Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Got a lot of feedback.
Good. Testing 1 2 1 2. That's better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
much
that's
better.
good.
I don't know why I'm looking at the. Why is that one? I need to blank this. Oh, I know what's doing that. 1 2 1 2. And this one. This one looks, wow, the color is weird. Not that great, but that's okay. Oh, let me get some light on it. That's this spot today, like community. 1 2 1 2. That's the Michael Rose look, right? Let me get the show going. All right, y'all, we're gonna go live. 5 4 3 2 and 1. Hey y'all, how you doing this afternoon, this Sunday? Welcome to Northwest Austin Council. How y'all out there doing? There we go. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Different view, right? A little bit different view for this occasion, but we're gonna work it. A couple different views. There we go.
That's crazy. There's somebody put it on that truck. Right, straight ahead. The truck right in front of us. No, I'm just saying they drew on it in the dirt. Yeah, that's crazy.
What's that?
Man.
Did anybody make it to the parade yesterday?
Someone is detected at your alley west.
Dan Q Davis parade. That is.
I was at work, man. I'm always at work, man.
I had intended to go, but then I have a friend who had a stroke, and I helped him instead.
Okay. He's doing better, right, Ty?
Yeah, he's doing better. He's doing better, you know.
That's good. I'm hoping the best. Man, that ain't nothing to play with, stroke.
No, you know, and you got to really watch it. There's all kind of things that you can have a stroke from, like taking a shower or even just sleeping in the wrong position.
Really?
You know?
Like affect your breathing or something?
Pardon?
It affects your breathing or something?
Yeah, right, right. You know, so and you don't have to be an old person to have a stroke.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
so but can I say something before we
Yeah,
go around?
yeah.
The peacemakers, we had a meeting the other day, and it was a nice little meeting. We had it in Shirley's backyard, and we talked about, I always talk about Butch, and we said that we should have a Butch Campbell Day. Maybe do something to block off that street over there that's named after him. You know,
Right.
I see all kind of people have bouncy houses or something. We can get people who are doing things in the community to land it or something. They maybe have a meeting and talk about the block clubs or something. For Butch Campbell.
Sounds like a good idea. I was just telling somebody the other day, actually, a guy did an interview with me regarding Northwest Austin Council and the organizing efforts over the decade. And I talked to him about Butch. I talked to him about Mr. Ferber, and many others that have preceded, them and us, so to say. But I was thinking, because it'll be a little difficult to do it on the main street, don't you think? Because Butch is on his name is on Central. Central being a main street. I think that.
Well, but Central and what? And Division.
Yeah. And
So
those are two streets.
so and you saying right? You block off Central. That'll be a big. Yeah, that'd be big traffic congestion.
And then that's why I'm thinking maybe something on one of the side streets, that would be probably a little bit better. Definitely considering that between what Mr. Ferber Street. Mr. Ferber is on the side. His street name is on Menard for about 2 blocks. And then I think Butch has about 2 or 3 blocks. And then the span has about, 5, 6 blocks or something like that. But they're all in the same area,
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about. I was talking to his son, the Butch's son this last week. We've been in close contact with each other for the last couple of weeks. Talking with his mom, with Butch's wife. So, hey, good idea. They've been gone for Butch been gone for what? 8 years now? 7, 8
years? Are you serious?
He passed 2018, so that's 2 plus 5, 7 years, right?
Man, that's a long time. We went to a church today, and one of the deacons in the church came up and told me I gave him a $2 bill 7 years ago. I said, what? Man, time be flying.
What about 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Easy 10 years. 2020, yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I haven't moved. So for those that don't know, Tiny, what he typically does when he meets some people of goodwill, and as he always says, like-minded thinkers, he tends to give them a $2 bill for several reasons. One, most people haven't seen a $2 bill in a long time. And Tiny got the lockdown on all of them. 2, it's a sign of prosperity for you, right? What is it?
Yeah, it's a blessed $2 bill. It'll bring you health, wealth, and prosperity according to your belief. So that's not from me, that's from God. And keep it. Don't give it away. Don't spend it. And see
Right.
what happens.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. And I know you gave away hundreds of thousands of dollars of $2
A lot.
Yeah, I had some not to cut your wisdom. I had somebody come. I used to work at Best Buy. I had some Chinese man came in and he had gave me a $2 bill and he was like, man, just keep this in your wallet. He was like, you're gonna always, he's like, you long as you keep this, you're gonna always keep you some money. And so I've always kept, that's the only thing I keep in my wallet is a $2 bill. I don't keep nothing else, but I stay with money. So after he gave me that blessing, and you know, like you said, Tiny, it's according to your beliefs. You know, I'm a strong believer, so that's the only thing I keep in my wallet. I don't keep nothing else in that wallet but that $2 bill.
Okay.
And I ain't never been broke since.
Hey, that's right. That's right. So it's a blessing.
And it keeps on giving, right? $2
Yeah.
that keeps on giving. I ain't mad at you. Chinese great concept. You know, well, he just said Chinese cafe. Where you get it from? Chinese cafe?
From the bank.
No, I'm saying where you get the concept from.
You know, me and my wife was in Florida, and it was a guy looked like a bum, and I had some money in my pocket, and I went over and I had a $2 bill, and I was gonna give it to him. And then as I was giving it to him, I could see he wasn't really a bum because he had on some nice shoes and he had a haircut and stuff. So he was like undercover. But he smiled and he took it. And I feel like that's a nice thing to do, you know. And I started giving away $2 bills. And people light up when you give them a $2 bill, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
So it's a good feeling, and God has always made me able to do that. I always have them to give away.
Right. I mean, keep it up. It's a sign of prosperity for people. Hopefully that they'll like the twins just said, you know, hey, we gave them good luck for a long time, so keep it with us.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
you got well, you know, today's topic is, you know, is based on Danny Davis, probably his last parade as congressman. You know, reflecting a little bit on what happened at the parade, people that were there, things that went on. And I was just asking, did anybody have an opportunity to make the parade yesterday? Time?
Now, I was supposed to, as a matter of fact, I had signed up to be in it. But like I say, I helped my partner who had a stroke.
Right,
So,
that's
right.
right. Anybody else? Ella, did you get a chance to check it out? I know it blocks traffic all in the community for a good while, but hey, kids going back to school, they only get a chance to do that once a year, so, well, really twice a year. Wintertime, when we ain't have no parade in the wintertime. But yeah, I think it's a good opportunity to give them a good start. College students, grade school, high school, all school age. Getting up the next season, as we say, right?
Mm-hmm.
You better, Ella. Let's go see it. I heard. Nevertheless,
Can I ask a question, Steve?
sure, what you got?
Yeah. Now, everybody just gonna go for Deshaun Ford, or is anybody else gonna run? What we gonna do about that?
There's a lot going on. Glad you brought that up. There's quite a few candidates running for the 7th Congressional District. Anthony Dreyer, I understand, he's from the commission, police commission, young guy, lives in the district. He lives out south, but obviously he lives in the district. Who else is running? Sean, obviously. What's her name? Irvin, Melissa Irvin is running.
Okay.
I heard Peter is supposed to be running. There was like 9
What about that Collins lady?
Collins.
Yeah,
Keena Collins.
right.
There might be some rumor that she might be trying to get in. But I haven't heard that solid. Solid on that. Someone from Art is running. I'm not sure about the name. There was even to mention that Rory Hoskins, the mayor of Forest Park, is looking at running. Yeah, Rory Hoskins is running. I heard. Man, who was that? Yeah, Rory Hoskins definitely running. Then we got who else? It's another 2 or 3 people. One who was somebody from the 27th Ward. And I don't know his name. He's Alderman.
Mm.
Oh, that's money. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who that person is, but we'll find out. Look, the whole thing is all over the place for that. But again, I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews about LaShawn. A lot of people was like, why? Why him?
Right.
Congressman got behind him, I know at one point, Danny had said the strong pick was going to be Dennis Deer. Of course, Commissioner Deer died. So, that, hey, this is what he ended up going with. And, people do what they need to do. So, I tell you, it's going to be 10 people at least, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be running for the 7th Bush.
Well, we'll see who get on the ballot.
Oh, yeah. I think we're going to have a lot of people on the ballot.
You think a lot of them will make the ballot?
Yeah. How many people they got to get up for signatures for that?
I don't know.
I don't think the signatures are that great.
But people be cutting them off, taking away their signatures and doing all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure they are, but I think it's like 1,500 they have to have.
Right.
It really isn't that much.
Yeah.
Well, it's bigger. It's the 7 because 7 go all the way down, go out to the western suburbs and all the way downtown to the financial district, Chinatown, some back parts of South Side. We used to go through Gold Coast.
Yeah. Right.
That's all changed. Good thing is, we got a bunch of people, so give you some good selection. We just got to find out who we got. But my question is, does anybody know about Robin Kelly?
About who?
Robin Kelly. She's running for senator.
Hello. Hello, Tiny.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you? Hello, Ella. Steve.
What's happening, Walter?
Not too much.
You just asked a question about Robin Kelly. For those that don't know or do know, she's running for senator. And I'm sure many of you have heard her name before or know of her.
She's not talking now.
Pardon?
She ain't coming out there.
Well, she wants to. That's my understanding. She wants to.
Oh, she ain't like getting all the speeches or nothing.
But is that something you want to do here? Give a speech?
I mean, I want to see what her platform is.
All right, that's understandable. But my understanding that she's, some people know a lot more from the south suburbs, south side. So there are some things north and northwest side that know of her. I just think people probably might want to know a little more, right?
Yes. Was that static on your line?
You hear static?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on. Wait a minute. How about now? You still hear static?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
You do? Maybe it's your line. Anybody else hear static?
If I can say, like, I don't really like politicians. That is, people who just be playing a political game, just looking for an opportunity to move on. And they come and they promise you a whole lot of stuff, all that they gonna do. And if they see an opportunity to move on to something else, forget what they promised you. They just move on. And right, that's what I get from her. I think she got that position as alderman, kind of like looked up on it. But she seems like a real politician to me.
So you
I
know
came in late. I came in late. Who you talking about?
Hello, Ella.
Robin Kelly.
Oh, Robbie Kelly. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Jacobs.
Hey, how you do today?
Great.
Very good.
Hello,
Thank you,
Ms.
Lord.
Jacobs.
Hi, how you today?
I'm doing good. I just left the festival.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, great.
How was it, Walter? Did they have
At
a good? Did they have a big this year?
the St. Rocco's. That was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people show up.
Oh, yeah. A couple hundred people.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they usually have a lot more than when they go down Harlem.
I mean, they had the other festival too. The Taylor Street. They got all these other festivals everywhere. Next
Right.
week, there's another festival in Niles. They party nonstop.
Yeah, people trying to round up the summer, but again, so yeah, we were talking about Robin Kelly again. For those that don't know, she's running for the Senate seat that will be Durbin's because he's retiring. If Durbin is retiring, then Robin Kelly is looking to capture that seat, and we were just filling out and trying to see who knows, if anyone knows much about Robin Kelly and what they know and what they think of him.
I don't know much about her.
No.
I mean, it's already said everything.
Why you say that?
Everything's set.
Why you say that?
I mean, the money's flowing to two candidates, I think.
And those two candidates are?
Raja and Stratton.
I know
Those
Roger.
where all the money is flowing to.
No, he's spending a lot of money, Roger. But
Yeah, you got $20 million and Stratton, and then JB Pritzker is going to give her a lot of money. So it pretty much is a done deal, maybe.
so let me ask this question. Since you said JB Pritzker is going to give a lot of money, why haven't you given money here?
Why they haven't given the money now?
Right, that's the question.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
Because they're going to wait until she makes the ballot, then she'll give her money.
yeah, but I mean, I guess, but have you seen any petitions from her?
I've seen petitions for her.
Okay. I have any petition.
I've seen a lot of people's petitions.
Okay. I just haven't seen one. Anybody else seen, Julianne Stratton's, petition? Have you seen Robin Kelly's petition? Have you seen anybody's petition that's running for Senate? That's the question.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people's. I think my buddy took a picture of this one lady's petition. I gotta look for it.
Yeah, but you have. Anybody else seen any petitions for that level? The Senate race?
No.
Well, yeah, I'm here. Go ahead. Speak. The one that somebody else did.
I seen Julian Stratton's petition.
Right.
I see it. I got a picture of it. I'll send it to you right now. Let me forward this to you, Steve. You know, I seen this. She lives on Indiana, South Indiana.
Really?
So I've seen a couple people, even the guy I met today. He's running for Congress. His name is Kevin B. Morrison. He's running for Congress. He's what's that?
What district?
For the 9th for Rogers seat.
Oh,
So he was a commissioner, Cook County commissioner, and now he's running for Congress.
so Roger really, well, how does this work? Roger can't run for both, right?
No, he can't.
So if he fails out of this, he's okay. There's one.
I think he probably got it in the bag. That's what I think he thinks he got it.
Really? You think he got it locked up, huh? I can tell you this. I see people wearing Roger t-shirts, but I don't see nobody that look like Roger wearing no Roger t-shirts.
That's my doctor's brother.
Oh yeah.
Dorothy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
The doctor's brother. I saw Roger had people in the Bud Billington parade, but there was no Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody looked like Roger in the parade with the black with Roger t-shirt.
So Roger wasn't there, huh?
I'm beginning to believe Roger ain't nothing but the letters R-A-J-A. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen who did I seen over the weekend? I seen Tony Perwinkle. I seen Maria Pappas. I seen Lopez. 2 aldermen were there. I seen everybody was out this weekend.
What was it at? What was the gathering?
At the Chinese thing up in Morton Grove.
Morton Grove.
Yeah, I see Maria Pappas.
Right.
Tony Perwinkle was there. So people are out.
Commissioners, man. Commissioners out there.
They are out circulating petitions. Like,
people are out, but you know, on the west side, and I don't know where, northwest side, I don't hear a lot from anybody talking about the Senate race. I mean, a few guys, but I'm really not. I mean, anybody out here other than you, Walter, is talking about the Senate race.
what did you say?
I said you're the only person that I know have spoken about the Senate race.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about that. The big race for us is 7 and probably the 8. 8
Yeah, not in Chicago.
Say again?
I mean, not in Chicago. They're out in the suburbs, but everybody's quiet right now.
Yeah. They won't be so quiet in the next couple of what? They got what, 2 more months and they gotta have everything in?
Yes.
So, hey,
Everything should be in. But it's wild.
yeah,
It's very wild, all this stuff. Part of the political season.
who you looking
I
at?
mean, do everybody seen are there other petitions out there or no?
Well, I'm saying, who are you looking at for Senate?
I mean, they got somebody's running for Periwinkle's spot too.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about prevalence? What's going on with her?
Somebody, a Democrat, is running against her.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Like running against prevalence?
yes, against her. Bailey or Biley or Riley. Yeah, people are running. This is the weird off-peak season. This is midterms. It's a weird time to run for office right now. I've never seen it. There's a lot of Republicans are running too, but there's nobody running for comptroller, or treasurer, or something.
Well, let's be real about it. Is it weird or is it just people want to change? People want a big change.
I think people do want to change because everything is hurting in the pocketbooks or at home.
Right?
How are you?
Well,
Did Danny ever say why he was resigning?
you said that Danny Davis say what?
Why he was resigning?
Yeah, he told me, he said that he was resigning because, you know, he's getting up in age, number one. Number two, he really don't see a pathway to create that legacy as the second black man to be in charge of the Ways and Means Committee, because there are 5 others in front of him that have more seniority, and you know, he wants to do some other things, I guess. So. That was it.
Okay. Well, that's enough.
I think it will be 85 in September or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know the best. But you know, I was going to ask you, the next thing I wanted to talk about was these situations of stuff, things that's going on regarding this takeover in Washington, D.C. You know, where they got all of the law enforcement agencies hitting the streets. You know, FBI, DEA, might even have the CIA out there. Who knows? You know, but you know, I remember going to D.C. one year. I counted 10 levels of law enforcement right in the district. 10 levels of law enforcement. I've seen so many different kinds of police vehicles and law enforcement vehicles at one time. I couldn't believe it. I mean, you got to think about it. You got the D.C. police, you got the mall police, you got the presidential, which is really the Secret Service. Then you got the state police, ATF, DEA, FBI, everything was out. You know, but now they've been all deployed, from my understanding, and the National Guard. Don't they have the National Guard going through DC also? Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Somebody
but you know, like all of those police that you mentioned know how to police a certain way. The National Guard don't know how to be police.
Right.
They ain't
That's
trained
true.
for that.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
right?
That's
So,
true.
I agree.
so, but I think Trump is just throwing all of this stuff out here. He know it ain't gonna go, but some of it will go. But most of it ain't gonna go, and we don't know what the government is gonna look like after this. It's not gonna look like it look now. That's for sure.
Right.
No.
Well, I tell you this much: the way things are going, and the way it looks right now, it looks like it's all a deflection from what the real issues are. You know,
Yeah.
it's like every time we get on, I mean, once again, he's been president for what, 6 months, barely?
Yeah. You know, but he's destroying this country, destroying the institutions, selling the buildings. You know, so the United States is not gonna be like it is now. It's gonna be a different government soon.
Well, they have already said when it comes to GDP across the country, the countries that are, what is it, the G7 or those countries that are in the G7,
Yeah.
they are 32% of the GDP, and now that BRIC, which is, what does BRIC stand for? Brazil,
Britain, Russia,
no,
India, China,
that's
South Africa. Huh?
yeah, Brazil, Russia, India,
Right.
China,
And South Africa.
BRICS. So those countries are at 35% total GDP. So they've already exceeded the U.S. U.S. is second now, combined with the nations that are tied to the G7, I think they call it. But again, we're dealing with a bunch of deflection because all of a sudden you drop all this law enforcement in the city where everything is going okay. Why do we need all this law enforcement going? Why did it all drop to go that way when, again, we didn't have a big crime problem? What I'm hearing is a large crime problem is Anchorage, Alaska. Now, somebody explain to me what the heck going on in Anchorage, Alaska, where the crime is just off the rails like that.
Nothing. Ain't nothing going on because Russia is a part of BRICS. Russia, you can't put sanctions on them. They sell their oil to China. You know, they ain't missing it.
And they
So,
were selling it to Europe.
pardon?
They were selling it to Europe. A big portion of that oil was going to Europe.
Right.
You know?
So United States ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, it shows you. When it comes to gross domestic product, GDP, overall with G7, we're only at 32%. And the BRICS is at 35% GDP combined.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crazy part about that is, at least 2 of those countries in there are at war. Let me see. One country that's in BRICS. But let's get back on the local, y'all. So you asked the question, Tanya. You tell me, what's your perspective on the Sean Ford?
Now, like I don't really know him. I mean, I know him. I've been in the room with him, but I don't know him. And one thing, it was some stuff about the hospital, Loretta Hospital, and he was on the board or something. And I think the administrator had gave some people some shots or something, and he just walked away from it.
Yeah, he did. There was a situation where he was involved. He was on the board, and yeah, there was a scandal that came down with the administration and the COVID shots and stuff. And the next day he resigned. He left the ladies and everybody hanging. He resigned. I was like, wow, okay.
Right, you know, right. So that may have been a good political move. You know, maybe that was the right thing to do.
Okay.
But you know, I'm not impressed. I'm just not. And Danny Davis, God bless him, he can't tell me who to back. He can't
Right,
say,
right.
okay, well, this is who we backing now. Come on, get it. You know, I think Willie Burton would have been a good candidate. You know,
Who?
Willie Burton,
Who's that?
the guy that be
Really?
with Danny every day, go around with him.
Yeah.
He know more about being a congressman than anybody, cause he go around and watch him do it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you
That's a
know,
good point.
you know.
What about Richard Borkin?
Who?
Richard Borkin? You know Richard.
Yeah, I know him, and you know, like me and him was at an Alpha affair. I probably told you about this. My little brother was the president of the Alphas, and Boykin act like he didn't know me. You know,
Really?
really. You know, and so like he got his ways. You know, but no, I don't think he'd be any good for that. Again, he
No.
just want to be a politician.
What about what's her name? Urban. Melissa.
Well, you know, she's out there trying, but I don't think any of them understand seniority and that they ain't gonna be able to get in there and do nothing for some years. You got to get some time under your belt.
So that's anybody that gets the seat, they'll be starting from scratch.
Right. You know, and so like I want to know what good is it gonna be? What are you gonna do for the peacemakers when you get to be the congressman?
Right.
You know, and so but we'll see. And then
For the peacemakers, huh?
and you know what? I really want to put time into mental health. That's what, man. Our people is crazy, you know, and that's what I would like to put time into.
Time or money?
Huh?
It takes time and money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It takes time and money, and the people that's interested, they want to work to that effect, because we know it's an issue here, but nobody want to take on that challenge. You know what I'm saying? People, these big organizations, they want to get the money, but they're not putting the work out for these people. You know what I'm saying? They're not reaching for the people.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Right.
So
They got the name. They got the name. Oh yeah, this big organization. Oh wow, woo, bop, bop, the view. But the people down on the ground, boots on the ground, that is not being seen. And these are the people that's really reaching for people that we think might need help. I'm not talking about me per se. I'm just talking about in general, little people.
mm-hmm.
So all that is just
Yeah. And everybody got somebody in their family with mental illness.
yes,
Everybody.
yes,
Uh,
yes,
uh,
yes.
so that we need. So I'm a part. Miss Jacobs is a part too. of our
Yeah,
community action team, and we
yeah,
gonna go and find out some kind of way what the people need in mental health, and
yes.
get the incompetent center to do it. And I think maybe rehabilitative system may do it, but get it so that we can start doing something. You know, it ain't much, but we do what we can do.
Yeah, we can start, but but Tony, I see it like this. All these politicians that's running for these positions and whatever, everybody's running and up in the air. They're not down, they're not looking down here. They don't see what you see, what I see. They don't hear what you hear. They don't hear what I hear. Everybody's up there, but like you said, it takes people coming together, time and money.
Yeah. So
You see best to do that.
say again.
Who are, who are the people that you, what are the individuals that you see doing that best or can do it best? What are your thoughts on that? You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't understand you, static.
It is. I said, who do you see doing that best?
Being a part of the community action team, everybody on this line, and anybody else good that work with people, talk to people, could just tell us what's going on with the people in mental health.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear that? You got
I think the way Butch was out here. We was out here on the corner with Butch. You know how Butch had us out here on the corner talking to people and things like that. I mean, we done got kind of old now and can't walk. But what I'm saying is, we need to try to recruit some young people. Get out here and talk to these people and have a place for them to go in case they say, "Well, yeah, I got a problem. I need help." Well, then you have this place for this person to go.
Mm-hmm.
gotta have resources. That's what you're saying, right?
Huh?
I say you gotta have the resources. Can you guys hear me? Okay?
Yes, yes, yes. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. And I still say these big organizations, they have the facility, but does they have what it takes in the facility to work with these people? Or do they have the people to work with these people inside? You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you said for mental health, what's the biggest mental health institution we have on the west side? Anybody know?
What did you say?
What
institution do we have?
What's the biggest mental health institution that we have on the west side? Does anybody know?
Well,
No, I don't know.
now the one that we work with, the Incompetence Center on Harrison and Sacramento, they just put out a what do you call it? A RFP, request for proposals, for $1 million to do another program in mental health. So we are a part of the community action team. We can say what is in that. It's hard to say what's in the RFP at this point, but we could say what needs to be done. We can tell them what to do, and
Well, we
we
can
ain't got to go
suggest
and
this
try to
what
get
to
no
do.
money, huh?
We can suggest this, but they got their own plan team and plans already set up. We
No,
can
no, no. I'm telling you, we set this up. This is our community action team. We went out and got signatures. Me and Trent, Bill, uh, uh, about a lot of peacemakers went and got signatures for this. We were the original team, community action team, and we just going back to do it. But we tell them what to do. This is the people, not us. I mean, we gonna speak for the people, but we tell them
Right.
what to do. It ain't
Okay.
like we like, oh, you, how are you doing this? We want, no, this is what we want you to work on.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You got the mental health center?
I'm sorry.
You got the mental health center by doing that?
I can't understand you, Steve.
Isn't that how you got the mental health center?
Yeah, that's how we got it. We got signatures and got it. And we got
Okay.
another one in Inglewood now. And we got one in Humboldt Park and one on North Kersey. And we would have one in Austin, but you know, they messed up the signatures last time. And instead of counting them once, they counted them twice. But
But wait, over here on wait a minute. Over here on Madison and look like I think Madison and Carson, that's Reverend Hatchett. Ain't they building a mental something over there?
I don't know.
Yeah, they are building something on Madison and what I know is K Street.
Mm. Okay, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're building a hospital.
Oh, that's a hospital?
Yeah, my understanding.
On Madison, off down there by DeAndre's place.
No, by Carlisle or Kenville, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Down there by Carson and Carlo. That's Reverend Hatchett. Something down there. They building something down there. I thought it was a mental place. But you said it's a hospital, huh?
One block east of Costner. What is that?
That's what I said. It's on Madison and Carson.
Yeah.
No, it's a block east of Costner. Right? You know what I'm saying? One block east of Costner.
Right. Well, it's a big new building. I don't think they completed it yet, right? But it's going to be some kind of medical facility.
Yeah, I think it's some down through there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah.
So I got Marissa on the phone. Do you have a sheriff she can talk to?
I'll get one.
Okay.
It's a big facility. It's a very big facility. Right next to where Market Basket grocery store used to be.
Right. That's it. You're right. Yep, you're right.
But yeah, that's a pretty big facility. You know. Yeah, it's a pretty big facility. It's a steel girder cell. I think it's at least 4 to 5 stories tall, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's definitely coming. Whether it's just mental health, I don't know. But I know it's going to be a hospital.
Okay.
That I do know. So wait. So any other reservations about the candidates before we move on to something else? Again, it seems like it's going to be at least 10 people petitioning for the 7 congressional districts. So far, for senator, I only know of 3. That's Juliana Stratton, which is which is the lieutenant governor. And then you have Robin Kelly, which she's a congressperson from out south. And then you have Raja, I don't know his last name, but
Krishnamurthy.
What's his name?
Krishnamurthy.
Krishnamurthy, yeah. Raja Krishnamurthy.
Hey, Steve, can we have a forum?
I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it because we're trying to figure out who's who and what's what. You know, I don't know a lot about any of them. A little bit more about Robin Kelly than I know about the others, and that's not much. But you know, we can figure that out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Trying to create some type of form.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody said across the street from West Garfield School, the hospital is on Kildare. That's Kildare.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kildare.
I knew it was up there somewhere. I see that building up there.
Yeah, but that's a big facility too, you know. Realistically, that's a huge facility, to tell you the truth, Jeff. It's a huge facility.
I think they said in the past that we talking about the building. It's gonna be whereas they can just walk in, just say people's hanging on the streets and they want to come in, they can just walk in.
Okay. So it's a regular house. What's the name of it? Do you know?
I don't know all of that. But I just heard a long time ago it was open 24/7. They can just walk in.
Okay. Walking. So did anybody go to the parade yesterday?
I was on the float yesterday on Campaign for Drugs. I never rode so long in Chicago in my life. And it was hot, and they were driving slow. Ooh, Lord, it taking us 2 hours to get to Jackson and Central. Ooh, Lord, that sign was hot.
I hope you had a shade and a hat on.
I had on, but that man, it was hot, and they were driving. I mean, slow. But it was nice. It was nice. It was really, really nice.
Okay.
Turned out really good.
Did they was that the float that had the music on it?
Yeah, the float I was on, yeah, they had the music. We were rocking. They was rocking, but I wasn't rocking. You know, Shirley was on it.
Shirley was on it?
Yeah, Shirley was on the float with me.
Okay. Who else was on there? I think y'all were behind me. I didn't see it because I was.
I don't know those other ladies. That me and my assistant and Shirley and Marlo's little daughter, she rode with us. But the other ladies that was on there, they had on the white hats. Where's your boots? Put your boots on. Where your fans at or whatever. They got on there.
They were dancing, line dances.
That's up there, boots on the ground and
yeah,
all
boots
that.
on the ground.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
And it was nice. It was
so
really, really nice. But I mean,
so what happened at the Taste of Austin?
huh?
What you say?
Hello?
It was really
Hello?
nice. What about Taste of Austin? Yeah, the Taste of Austin. How about that?
You breaking up? You said what?
How did the Taste of Austin go? Taste of Austin.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I said, how did the Taste of Austin go? In Columbus Park. How did they go in Columbus Park?
How did everything turn out in the park?
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice. Everything was, I mean, but you know what? It was more people this time, I guess, because they knew the congressman was going out. I mean, that place was I mean, full. It was a lot more people than it was last year.
Right.
And I left. I think I left about 5 o'clock, and Arnold said he was finna put on some more hot dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, all the little people that was running for whatever, still running or whatever, they spoke, and so they was up there on the other end. I wasn't up there, but like I said, they had some tents out there. It was some people out there yesterday. I tell you, Till Hardeman, I heard him on radio this morning. He was there. He was walking yesterday.
Yeah, I saw T.O.
Yeah,
I saw T.O. out there.
I didn't see him, but he said he was out there yesterday too, walking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was nice. It was really, really nice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I was just saying this may be the last Congressman Davis back to school, but I don't know if he's gonna continue it, you know, into his retirement. Seems like he would, but you know, this was probably, like he said, the last one as a congressman. Barry, what you got to say? What is Barry on?
Steve, you breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Can you hear me now?
Now I hear you.
That's better?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it's working up like that, but hopefully that's a lot better for you. Now,
Yeah,
Ella,
Hey.
Okay, you know what? I'm leaving.
get out.
No, it was too hot for me. I ain't going out there to kill myself. And then they had the Block Club party on Menard. I didn't even go to that.
But it did, what, 1,200?
Huh?
1,200 block on Menard had that block party yesterday?
Yeah, 1,200, 1,300, and I think the 1,400 on Menard.
Yeah. I know it's always,
you know, it's so much static. I just barely can understand you. It's like static.
Is that better?
No.
Now, please.
Dragon is nice. Yeah, it is nice. And you're not gonna get
The static is gone. But it's like every time you speak, I get static.
So RK is not that upset right now because he lost, but he did units that are actually mine. Okay, I own the secret, I own the brain rat god, and I also own the dragon. He doesn't really.
No, you breaking up.
Gosh, Jill, can you please help me steal stuff back? I'm serious. I'll give you something. I'll give you right. Okay, I know you say I'm a dragon.
Still breaking up.
It's your radio.
No, this whole time you're lying.
You're a very funny chat, aren't you?
Why did you actually like Scott?
I didn't even understand what you said. I couldn't hear it.
You need for real. That sounds so sarcastic. I'm not trying to.
Yes.
somebody got that radio on.
Running back.
Sweet. Yeah, come back. Cheers.
There you go. I don't know what happened to mine. Now, is that better for anybody? Does you still hear static?
No, it's not static now.
Not at all, right?
Not right.
Maybe it was coming from other feedback. But yeah, she said she wasn't coming out there and into that because it was just too much too much heat. And I totally get it. You know, it was very hot. But again, I asked the question. So the big question was, how was the Taste of Austin? Did they have enough vendors? Did they have enough entertainment? Did they have enough giveaways? Were there plenty of speakers? Did the kids get enough backpacks? How
did. Yeah, I think yes. They got enough backpacks. They had enough food. Everybody got enough of everything. So I don't think nobody left complaining.
Hey, there you go. Absolutely, that's a good thing for this year's Danny Davis parade. What year is it? Is this like the 39th year or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
It's something like that. 30-something odd year, Danny Davis back to school parade.
And Steve, he started talking when we got to Jackson and Central. He was on his float talking when we got there. Then after everybody got off the float and went up in the park, he was talking. Then I guess I don't know how long he talked. When I left, he was still talking.
Okay.
The daddy was just going on and on.
Yes, he was still talking. He had the energy. Woo! He had the energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me see. I'm trying to find the flyer. Okay, here's back to school. That's not him. Everybody had a back to school. Looks like something. And I don't know where it's at, but I know I had something from saying back to school. But hey, I don't know. I think it's like the 38th, 39th year or something like that.
Yeah, I think I forgot what year it was, but it was nice. I have to say, I think it was better this time than it ever been. Like I said, because it was so many people there, and it's so much food and backpacks, and everybody got what they came for.
Let me see. I'm gonna find it. Well, you guys go ahead, keep talking, because I'm trying to locate that. See, you just sent me something, believe it or not. Wait, Arnold might have sent me something regarding it. No, he didn't. But nevertheless, it was a good event. I think, like I said, I may have been in front of you guys, Jake, because back to school, August 15th. That's gone. Wait, August 15th? This is another back.
Steve, you're breaking up. Steve, you're breaking up again.
It is. Can you hear me?
Now?
Yeah, this is 5085 West Adams. What is that? Oh, that was in Moore Park. Moore Park had something. That's interesting. All these back to school things. That was on the 15th. But I'm trying to find, I don't know what flyers for them, but I had plenty of them. I just don't know what happened to it. But nevertheless, that one's on the books now. 2025. So hey, let's dive into the situation. What's going on with what's going on with Trump in DC? Anybody heard anything?
I heard somebody said that one of the it was a resident sitting on his porch, and one of the National Guards or somebody, whoever, walked up and asked him for his ID. And so he asked him, said, you gonna ask me for my ID? I'm sitting on my porch. You don't need my ID. So I don't know what became of what the outcome was, but say, yeah, he walked to his porch and told him to show his ID. So he told him, I ain't got to show you no ID. I own this property. This is where I live.
Right. Yeah, it's not supposed to have that jurisdiction, my understanding. You own your own property. If you own your property, but
Yeah,
but
I
they
don't know what the outcome was. But I'll say we don't need them here. Now, my opinion, in my theory, I see it that the CPD and the sheriff's department start working together and start to get back out here, boots on the ground. We can run our own city.
yeah, run our own communities.
And yeah, the community, and all of us working together, we can run our own city. We don't need all that what he talking about. That's just, I don't know what that is. That's a movie he talking about, I guess.
It's a movie, huh?
He's just trying to start chaos. You know, he lived for creating chaos so that we won't have time to think about nothing else that he ain't doing. So he loves to cause chaos in cities and stuff.
So you are.
Nice. Block it.
You did it.
Well, he got. I guess another thing, he got to keep the people off of. Stop thinking about him and Einstein or whatever them folks is. So I'll do all of this, so they'll be concentrating on all these National Guards coming to their cities and things, so they won't focus on whoever he was with or whatever they were doing.
Well, we know he creates a lot of diversions and a lot of distractions, but like he said, it's primarily to get the heat off of himself. I mean, would you not agree? I mean, that's what he's doing.
Right, I agree. That's why I said the community and the officers and the sheriffs and everything, we get together, we work this city ourselves. We don't need no help.
Yeah, I don't think the National Guard is what's needed. That's not going to be the thing that we should be focusing on. But, you know, we got our problems. We just got to figure out how to get them on track, how to get them, you know, resolved and taken care of.
Well, that's why I said all of the community. See, we need to come together. The community and the sheriffs and the policemen here in the city come together and get on one accord. And they, like I said, they get back out here, boots on the ground in the community. And the community started cooperating instead of sitting in the house talking about, oh, child, as long as they ain't bother me, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Right. People in the community are just, I'm telling you, it's a little bit confusing because you got the media. Think about it. The media is just blowing up this stuff. You know, the media is taking it to a level of where they don't even try to get facts anymore. And then you have him. He's like control. Look at what's going on. All of the TV stations are being taken away. People are being removed. PBS is going to be taken out. I mean, what's going on with all of that?
Well, he's shutting all that down to keep from everything focusing and people knowing what's going on with him. That's what that is.
Well, let's say it again, Mr. J.
I say he's shutting it down to where people, you won't hear about what's going on with him. You won't hear so much news about what he's doing.
Okay.
Or have done.
You got a speaker. They want to make a comment. Hold on. Go ahead.
You all are right on point about Trump in D.C. All he's trying to do, like others said, is create chaos, hoping that the people will get violent. And that's all he's doing, and he's trying to distract from the Epstein thing. He got a lot of problems. And like I said, it's just a matter of time. I know it seems hopeless, But all that stuff he's doing in DC is just, you know, he's trying to the distraction. And you all are right on point of what he's trying to do.
You hear that? Did you hear that?
You know, you all are right on point what Trump is trying to do.
Did y'all hear that?
Distraction. He, first of all, like Danny said, the national is not there to, they don't even do stuff like that. And I just saw on the news tonight, on the MSNBC, that other governors are going to send some other Republican governors to send some more National Guards to DC. You know, I mean, this is all unnecessary, and he's only doing this to prove extremely Democratic hold, a stronghold. Trump knows that the election's going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows it. That's why he said he gets these 500 seats. And you know, Trump, you know, like I said, a lot of people getting hurt, and the country's getting hurt. But Trump, if you saw that thing with the Russian thing, Trump, he almost should have told Putin 40 pounds out let me kiss your ass.
Wow.
You know, he treats Putin like a red carpet, but he takes Zelensky and embarrasses him in front of everyone. And even the president of the African nation, he tried to front him off. But he won't do it to Putin.
Right.
I wonder sometimes if that's fact.
What you say is he a spy?
Yeah, I wonder that sometimes. Because, you know, it's just, you all on TV. The man is deteriorating right in front of us.
You guys agree to that? You heard what he said?
Just look at him when you see him. He's deteriorating.
You heard him say that?
You know, so, you know, we're going through some things. And, you know, like I said, and I always say this, the Democrats are always held at a different standard than the Republicans. A Republican can go out and do anything he wants to do. But they say the Democrats, oh, you got to prove this, you got to prove that, you got to prove anything.
Mm-hmm.
The fact of the matter, the way Donald Trump is, and it's up to America again.
Hello? Can't hear nothing. What's going on?
Okay, I was muted.
Okay, I'm really gonna get upset, guys. I'm gonna get upset. You guys aren't following my rules.
I don't hear anything but you, Tiny.
Okay. And I don't hear anything but you.
All right, we'll talk.
Okay.
All right, talk, Mr. Go. What you say, Tiny?
Hey, Steve. Everything is great.
Go ahead. Hold on 1 second.
Uh,
I lost one. Go ahead. Can you hear me, Tiny?
I can hear you.
All right. You lost that speaker. All right. There we go. There we go. He was going in on how Trump's creating that diversion and that whole let's just call it tactic of distraction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But hey, this ain't nothing new. We should have figured this out a long time ago with him.
Yeah. And all Putin had to do was compliment Trump, and Trump was kissing his behind, lapping it up.
That's what they said. That's what he just said. Unbelievable that this kind of stuff happens, but it's happening, obviously. I mean, right up under our own noses. You know, right up under our own noses. But yeah, we do have a lot on the federal, on the higher level of government to think about, but realistically, we still got a lot of local politics to look at and deal with. I mean, it's obvious, you know. Local politics are they're building up, you know. You got the LaShawn's race, you got the congressional race, you got the Senate. We got Senate, we got congressional, we got General Assembly, senators, and the senators running this year for General Assembly or just the reps? Maybe it's just the reps this year. I don't know.
Huh.
But no, but they are all coming up, and people are circulating petitions and trying to make it happen. What you say there, Barry?
Hey, Steve.
What's going on?
Hi, Miss Jacobs.
Hi.
Tiny.
Hey, Barry.
And Mosaic.
Mosaic. There's no Mosaic.
Himself.
No,
Oh, that's Deontay.
That's Deontay.
Hey, Deontay.
Yeah.
And Ella.
You said that's another thing that we need to talk about. There's been a lot of flooding on the south side, and I guess Wisconsin, according to Tay. Go ahead, Beard.
Oh, well, the whole political thing is important. Local, state, and the madman at top.
Right.
And it's just one failure after another. And he seems like the caller was saying to be losing his mind even more. And it's like having someone who's mad, who's making such really big decisions, and no matter what he says, reality will have its way. And there are going to be consequences, and it's going to be really difficult. I don't know. It's just crazy time. And so I personally think the most important thing we can do is come together and build relationships and make things happen to help each other.
I agree. We need to do it quick.
And if you're interested in local politics, we help you do that. We just help each other do what each of us needs to do, is called to do.
And how do we plan to do that, Beer?
Well, I think by just getting in the habit of finding ways that we can support each other. And, and then forming groups. Like Tiny is doing a whole bunch of stuff, and he's got people. Tiny, I assume you're working with some people on doing what you're doing.
Yes.
So if we support Tiny, we're supporting Tiny and the people he's working with. And, and when Tiny supports somebody else here, the same kind of thing happens.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I would call it all Peacebrook, just so that we have a way of referring to what we're all doing and creating, which is a better tomorrow.
Well, we just got to get, remember we said locally we need to get people involved, first and foremost. Right?
I'm just thinking about that. Yeah. But somehow I think in every case, we've got to have a way that, when Tiny does a project, that becomes a building block for something else. And we keep building something that has a togetherness about it. So I know I'm being abstract right now because I don't have a clearer way of saying it. But the idea is, when I was a boy, I had an erector set. Tiny, did you have any building kind of stuff when you were a boy?
Yeah, those little, I guess they call them Lego blocks.
Yeah.
You could build houses and things with them.
Yeah. Now, I'm older than you maybe, but
So,
I had Lego. No, it was logs
yeah,
that
right.
that would interlock with each
Right.
other.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is you would build something.
Right.
And that's what I say Tiny's project is the equivalent of one of those building blocks. And it fits together with the work I'm doing and the work that Steve's doing on the show, for example. So, and that all of our structures are like a little village. And I'm calling that village Peacebrook, but the Peacebrook is just a story. It's not like Peacebrook's not competing for dollars against your project, Tiny, or anybody's project.
Right.
It's just a label, like Lego.
Okay.
So that's my view about how we begin to get everybody. Oh yeah, there's a part I left out, which is when we help someone, we ask them to pay forward. And that's how we get more of the community involved. So Tiny, if you help someone, and you help John, ask John to help Mary or help someone. And if we
What
do
you think
that,
about the local elections, Barry?
what are you referring to?
Senate race, congressional race.
I don't know. I just don't look.
Race.
Yeah, it's important, but I just don't look at it. So, I ask you usually.
Nah.
No, that's truly what I do. I ask people who are more involved.
I understand there's somebody from Oak Park running, if I'm not mistaken.
Running for what?
I don't know his name. I forgot his name.
But you see, when I ask you for help, it means that what I'm doing is whatever work you're doing in the political realm, by me asking you, then it magnifies what you're doing. Because if you decide to support, Tim, then because of my relationship with you, I'm more inclined to help Tim than anybody.
I got you.
So it makes you more powerful.
I got you. How you doing, Camilla? What's going on? Camilla.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Sorry about that. We on the road, so I was
That's okay. Where you headed?
jumped on late.
Hey, Camilla, where are you?
Oh.
No, I'm just coming back from Frankfurt. I'm not out of Illinois.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my nieces is leaving this week for school,
Oh
and
yeah.
we were having a trunk party for her.
A trunk, not Trump.
No, trunk. TRUNK.
Okay.
Yeah, you say don't misunderstand the letters and the words.
Right.
No.
How's everybody?
All right. We just kind
Okay.
of making our way around. We were just kind of following up on some politics a little bit, with as far as who's in the race and who's out there, and then secondly, we were talking about what was going on at the Danny Davis parade. You know, that's pretty much it. But we
Okay.
most people, you know, some people went to the parade. They were in the parade, and then the taste of they had what's known as the taste of Austin. And that was supposed, you know, that hit off pretty well, from my understanding, and that was it. Obviously, you didn't get a chance to go to it, right? Taste of Austin, Danny Davis parade.
No, I didn't. We had our back to school kickoff this morning at the church. Then I left there and we headed out to Frankfurt, and so we're just heading back to Chicago now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice ride, Frankfurt.
Yeah.
200 and something street, whatever.
Yeah, we were at 224th. Yeah.
Yeah, way out there. Well, nevertheless, we actually get ready to wind. We only got like 10 minutes left. We'll wind it up in a little bit. Again, just talking to those that had an opportunity to. Hey there, Arnold.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Arnold.
Hey,
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Anna worked very hard yesterday. Anna really worked yesterday. He worked.
You worked it, Arnold?
Hey, like a Hebrew slave.
He sure did. He did.
But while I'm
But it
on,
was
not
all
to take
good.
away time for anyone else, I want to invite everyone out to the Granddaddy Block Club parties of them all this Saturday from 9 or 12 until 7 o'clock. So bring your chair. The weather going to be blessed with a beautiful moderate temperature day in the 75, 80 degree range, sunny. And we're gonna entertain you all and just really make you feel like you're walking on water. I've got gospel singing, 3 old school bands, and then Hispanic group coming out to perform. And we're gonna have a special program honoring Congressman Davis.
All right.
And then for between 5 and 6, and you all can get the word out. Anybody running for office, that will be the hour I'm gonna allow the mic to be passed for them for 5 minutes or whatever amount of time, but no more than 5 minutes to spill their beans.
And where is this at?
On Gladys, 5300 West on Gladys, Lockwood and Gladys. We're gonna shut down the street. We're calling it a Taste of Gladys, and just provide the community with food, fun, prayer, spiritual uplifting, and just you name it. All I got to say is bring your chair, your umbrella, or whatever gonna make you feel at home, and just enjoy. Everything's free. Game trucks, face paint, bounce houses. Oh, we're gonna have a great time, and New Life Holiness Church is gonna uplift us. Our Power Between 2 or 3, Reverend Whitfield. Choir gonna perform. So
all right.
come on out, enjoy, and be fed. rub your belly, and then just kick back with your, what they say, slippers or sandals, and just stretch out.
Right.
I hear you, Arnold.
What
All
year is
right.
this? What years do you have block party you having, Arnold?
44. Year 44.
Wow. Wow.
I heard that. Wow.
Uh,
All right. What Danny Davis parade? What year was it for him?
46.
46, 46 annual. Wow.
Yeah. So what happened was we started 2 years after, initiating that, and then the concept of, getting that done, I just started doing it where we shut down Gladys and go from there. And also, no difference. The alderman and previous alderman Ike Carruthers, they having a blues event, which will be in Columbus Park at the Refectory on the 23rd as well. So,
So you're gonna have your block, which is 53, 5400,
55.
and 55 and 52.
Well, 52. What happened was we were shutting down the whole area, Lockwood, Lotus, and 52, and the police in the city say, "Hey, Arnold, show some love." Because people were literally leaving their cars just right on the street and could not move in the area. So we had to come to, an understanding and agreement. So we just decided to take out Lockwood until Central. And that would bring in all the surrounding blocks of kids, just anybody who would be interested. I'm going to put out a flyer. Steve wanted to put Northwest Austin Council on. I spoke to many of the block club people. So when you guys get up there to speak, I've told them you can talk about your program with the smokeouts, and anybody give information on that as well.
Okay.
So
Like a
we
plan.
will show some love and let everybody, like I said, there's enough time for us to work and collaborate and just support one another and grow
That's
together.
right. That's right. That's right.
So, Arnold, so how many do you think it was quite a few, many more people than usual at the Taste of Austin at the end of the parade?
Yeah, because we had actually fired up the grill again. And so the people literally, figuratively did not want to leave, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean the vendors was great. They had vegan vendors, and
Yeah.
and the food was delicious. Because many of them say I tell them about mine. Come on, I ain't trying to charge nothing. I just told them, hey, there's enough for everybody to grow in this and give back and get their word out. So I told them there's some territory up and down the block. You just stake your claim and promote yourself and what you're about.
Right.
So anybody that's out there listening,
The storm didn't affect anybody?
believe it or not, we had just wrapped up about 6. And the company that got out, that chairs, tables, they were out there. There was no loss of any items that was rented. Nothing was lost. Just a very cooperative, great day. No incidents throughout, and it was just everybody had a great time. When no incidents or no problem.
Right.
So then it started raining, but by that time, we were wrapping up. Streets opened up about 8, I'll say.
Okay.
So they all got an invite to come down. And
somebody ask about all of the backpacks? Did they give all the backpacks out?
No, because my team, believe it or not, unloaded about 5,000 or so backpacks. And any additional information on that, they can contact, the congressman's office on who would handle it from this point on, as far as getting some for organizations or events that would, obviously be a give back to the community, because purpose, like say Congress always done, is just give back. They ain't charging no one. It ain't no big eyes and little U's. Just you need it, just follow protocol and conversation, build relationship, and see about getting.
There you go. We're gonna go around. I don't know, at this time we almost ready to get out of here.
So come on out. Then the hour, like I say, invite others. Picture taking is allowed, so don't be ashamed. Come on, be fed and full and enjoy.
All right now.
All right. Ms. Jacobs, you got anything in conclusion?
No, I just like what Arnold's saying, but Arnold is good. I mean, Arnold gave me information I never would have thought I could have gotten. Arnold is my mayor.
Oh, well, thank you, Miss Jacobs.
There you go. All right, Arnold. All right, Tiny, you got anything in conclusion?
Yeah, two things. I agree with you, Miss Jacobs, about Arnold. Arnold told me about walnuts, and it took away my sleep apnea.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay, Arnold.
the apnea, yeah, you be waking up at night.
Yeah, that
Walnuts.
melatonin works.
Right. Okay. It does. It does.
Cherries also, by the way, Tiny.
Okay. Okay, that's another one. Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent.
So,
Barry, I guess you pretty much, did you finish up, Barry, in conclusion?
Also, Steve, I'll say this quick. Everybody, looked at me and saw why I lost weight. Now, thank God, no cancer, no leukemia. It's just that you get old, you lose body mass. So now I'm eating a little more, building myself up, gained 15 pounds. So everything's good.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank God. Praise God.
How about you, Camilla? Anything in conclusion? Yeah, I guess not. She's on the road. How about you, Ella? Anything in conclusion?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Camilla.
Oh, no. I don't have anything in conclusion other than to say, yeah, you all are awesome. Mr. Arnold always gives out some valuable information. So thank you for that, Mr. Arnold.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. Y'all I just love this whole group. You're awesome people. Thank you.
Don't forget, Ms. Jacobs, you got your event on the lot on the 20, what is it?
29th.
29th.
Friday.
That's a Friday.
That's this Friday?
Yes. That's a fish fry.
Is that this Friday?
No,
the 29th. 29th.
Next, you got one more week after next.
Yeah, the 29th of August.
I know it must be huge inconvenience for you.
And
Say thank you up front.
Ella, did you?
We'll after Arnold's, we'll get more into mine. We got to work on Arnold's right now.
Work on Arnold's what?
I said we're excited about Arnold. We're excited about Arnold's event. So after Arnold's, then we can go into announcing mine. Right, Steve?
No problem. All right, Ella, anything in conclusion? Did we say Ella already?
Arnold's Block Club sounds like it's gonna be a bomb. I might even come out for that.
Well, come on, Miss Ella. You won't regret it. I'll tell you that much.
You gonna have
Thank you for the invite.
Mechanical bull again, Arnold, down there?
Yeah, Murray told me they suppose the guy. Matter of fact, they had 2 of them last year.
Okay.
Each year we try to introduce something new and get it exposed so people can book it and know it's out here.
We're gonna tie the people in down there. And all the leaders, hopefully they all come out down there.
Oh, we had that mechanical bull today at our back to school kickoff. Those kids love that thing. They want that riding bull.
Yeah. Yeah, it's as they say, on and popping.
Okay then, y'all.
Yeah. Oh,
Go ahead, Barry. What you got?
yeah. Steve, Arnold, 15 pounds. Wow. You've been doing some eating.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Wow.
you know,
Good for you for being healthy and doing what you're doing.
well, briefly, I just say the work and thing, my activity level was burning off more than what I
Yeah.
was eating at the time. When I ate, it just prevented further loss of muscle and body mass. So I just had to increase and pick up my eating and eating the right things and not overdoing it. So that's kind of my regimen right now.
Yeah, good. And you mentioned walnuts. And what
Yeah,
was the other?
walnuts and cherries will make you go to sleep like a baby.
Cherries.
Well, I better go get me some cherries tonight.
You know what? Cherries is hot now. I can say that. Just make sure, check the price, and if Jules and these other places having discounts, you know, you can.
The price of the cherries is gonna make you have a nightmare when you go to sleep.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. 1 pound almost $11.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
$11.
oh my goodness. Mm-mm.
Right.
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. And you know, it's already at that hour. And let me just say, as DeAndre always says, you know, we hear from the hours of 6 to 8 at Northwest Austin Council, and every weekend at the same time with some great topics and some great issues to get into.
And great people.
Welcome you
Yeah.
next time
Thank
back
God.
to Northwest Austin Council. Good night, y'all.
All right.
Good night. God bless
Good
you.
night,
Good
Steve.
night, everybody. Have a good week. Be safe. God bless
Good
you.
Bye.
night.
Oh,
Bye, brother.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Miss
Nah.
Jacobs, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.